Hi guys, welcome back. We are on page 18. See 18 right here at the bottom. And we're going to do just this page today. So just one page today, okay? So if this is hard for you, just know we only have to get through this one. So what we're going to do is we're working on, it says write the problems vertical, which means up and down, and then add them. So when we write these numbers, what's really important is we keep the ones up and down on top of each other and the tens up and down on top of each other. So if we start by writing the number 36 on top, we're going to write 3, 6. Okay, now we have to keep this 4 and the 2 where the 4 is under the 3 and the 2 is under the 6. This is super important because if we don't, when we go to add them straight up and down, they won't work. Okay, so now we're going to add the 6 and the 2, which 6, 7, 8. So we know 6 plus 2 is 8. And then when we go to add the 3 plus the 4, we go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we know 3 plus 4 is 7. Okay? If we don't keep them lined up correctly, our numbers will get mixed up. Like if my 2 accidentally ended up under my 3, the number would be totally different. Okay? So let's work on setting these up together. So 51, so the 5 needs to go over here. And the 1 here. Here we get them correct. Is this number is 27. You might want to write the 1 first, which is 7, the ones column, and then write the 2, which is the tens column. Make sure you have room. Now we can add straight up and down. So we add 7 plus 1. So we go 7 plus 1, which is 8. And then we add the 5 and the 2, which is 7. And we get our final answer. That's really funny that they ended up being the same number. But our answers ended up the same. I don't think that was on purpose. Okay, so what we're doing, if we do this in another way to look at it, so remember our little chart we had, our hundreds chart? It's got hundreds, tens, and ones. What we're doing is when we take the number 78, we're making sure that our 7 ends up in the tens column and our 8 ends up in the ones column. And then when we add the number 21, we're making sure our 2 ends up in the tens column and our 1 ends up in the ones column. And then we can add our ones together, which is 8 plus 1. And then we can add our tens together, which is 7 plus 2, which is 9. Okay, so then our answer ends up being 99. All right, so if we add 78, we put our 7 here and our 8 here. And I wrote my numbers really big, so I'm going to have to write my 21 a little smaller. 21. Okay, and then I add straight down, right? 8 plus 1. And then 7 plus 2 is another 9. Okay, my 9s are a little funky here. Let's try that again. Okay, all right. So here, I'm going to help you set these up, but you're going to add them by yourself. Okay, so we're going to add 13 plus 45, and I'm going to write my ones first this time to help myself out, which is the 1s column, and then the tens column, and then the ones column, and then the tens column, and then I can add straight down. 3 plus 5 is 8, and 4 plus 1 is 5. Okay, so 60 plus 29. Okay, and I add straight down. So 0 plus 9, well, it's just 9. And then 6 plus 2 is just 8. Okay, one more, and then you're going to do the rest of the page by yourself. So this one has 4. Is there any tens in 4? No, there's not. So sometimes it can be helpful to play place marker if we know that the next number is going to have a 10. So 4 looks like this. There's 0, 10, so I can put a 0 there. I can't put a 0 here because that totally changes the number. That makes the number 40, right? But I can put on the number, there's 0, 10s. All right, and then I can write 13. And then I can add straight down. And then you're going to finish this page by yourself. Okay? And then we're done for the day. So go ahead and do all these problems. Yes, all of them. And then tomorrow we'll do the next 2 pages together. Okay? All right. I'll see you guys later.